Hello, everyone. I know we're all excited to listen, but I just have a couple of things to mention before we get started. First, a huge thank you to all of the voice actors and other talent that helped me put this audio play together. Their links are in the description down below, so please go give them your support and praise them for the work that they've done. Second, if you're interested in supporting future projects, please leave a like, subscribe, and comment to let me know what your thoughts are. I'm pretty active at responding to comments, even on older videos. In addition, please feel free to join the Discord server, or pledge onto Patreon if you'd like some extra benefits related to the work that I do. I've kept you waiting long enough. On with the show. You are...
Daring to...
Right. So, it's been a week since you attempted a little sleepover with Anon.
Yeah, there were some other ponies there too, but that shouldn't have mattered. He should have come back and fucked me awake! But no, he went after my cousin. I mean, sure, the butt runs in the family, so I could see how he liked it, but still.
It was supposed to be my ass!
Yes, ovaries, I know!
Anyway, it happened on a weekend, and of course, Derpy had work that morning. So she went all around town with that hitch in her step, her scent and his intertwined, and her eyes straight for about half the day.
Not that big of a deal if she wasn't a freaking mailman!
So, half the town knew something was up on day one. You look down from your cloud as Anon walks into town. He's getting catcalled again.
Why does he look so bewildered? He did this to himself. Derpy's shenanigans plus the fucking marshmallow gossip. As soon as we got the whole story from Derps, Rarity passed out. Woke up a few seconds later, though, and immediately ran to the spa with Fluttershy.
Speaking of which, you've not really seen much of the herd, as it were, after Monday morning. Twilight just stayed in her castle. Rarity and Applejack were always busy with work. Fluttershy was never to be found. Pinkie Pie didn't let it get to her, but you don't really believe that, you don't think. It was just you and...
Me and Dash, laying on clouds, just wondering how it came to this.
Looks like Anon is trying to get them to stop.
You roll over and look at Dash. Honestly, when you first met her, she was annoying as hell. You were also getting mugged and she didn't help you. What a bitch. But after hanging out with, drinking, and sorta finding some common ground with her, she's not so bad. She's hurting though, you can tell. You hear Anon's voice carried up from the wind. You can't make anything out, but that doesn't matter. He's annoyed. The mayor thinks this is a game.
It really is all a game.
Magenta eyes meet your own.
Just this whole getting Anon thing. I think we've just been outclassed at the last minute.
Dash punches some cloud into mist as she listens.
That doesn't mean we can't... I guess either try again, or be friends?
No, he's supposed to be mine!
You both have a couple moments of silence between you, before sighing again in unison.
I know, girl, I know. Have you talked to him yet?
No, I don't need to talk to him.
She says, an edge of venom creeping in.
After such a detailed explanation on what it's like to fuck a human, why do I even need to see him again? Stupid fucking cult.
Okay, this isn't getting any pony anywhere. I think we should. I mean, look, there could still be some room in his new herd, right?
Dash scowls.
Look, alright? I'm trying to make the best out of a fucking bad situation, okay? We're in the same chariot, cut me some fucking slack!
Your outburst surprises Dash, and her ears flatten against her head. Another round of uncomfortable silence falls between you two. Looking down again, you see you see Derpy.
Well, might as well kick two clouds with one buck. Go down and congratulate them both, look good in front of the cult. Maybe Derps will let me and Dash in.
You explain your idea to Dash, and she doesn't look too happy, but she agrees. You both lazily glide down to the earth. No daring pose today, just disappointment.
And don't come back! He doesn't need any of that!
Derpy finishes yelling in the general direction of a group of mares. Well, a group of mares and a lamppost. You and Dash land together, half wondering if you should have just face-planted so you could be knocked out. You look at Anon and he's happy to see you. Wow, what a smile. You can't help but smile back, but it doesn't curve around your muzzle.
Hey, Anon.
Anon.
Well, hey, you two. I've been looking everywhere for you.
Anon laughs a bit, his one hand gripping a basket and the other resting on his hip. Is he trying to pose? Fucking stallions will be stallions.
I haven't seen you two in forever. And Peaky won't take my order at Sugar Cube Corner, and I've not seen Twilight, even when I want to check out a new book. I've only really been talking to
Hey there, you two.
Derpy interjects, stepping between you and her stallion.
What you here for?
Might as well get this over with. So, you remember Sunday night, right?
Derpy opens her mouth, but Anon cuts in.
Oh yeah, that was the most fun I've had in a real long time. We need to do it again. Right, Bubble Butt?
Derpy smiles and nods hesitantly.
Twisting the knife. These wounds will not heal.
You force a smile and dashes a carbon copy of you.
Well, actually, I was heading into the market. Mind if we walk and talk?
He says, starting to walk forward regardless.
Sure, no problem, big guy.
Dash, you're trying. Celestia, bless you.
So, anyway, I need to ask you guys to stop trying to match me drink for drink. You girls were pretty wasted before the night was through.
Well, we're not all some mutant alien alcohol creature.
You'll have to forgive me. From where I'm from, the drinks are much harder than what you serve.
Fuck, really? Well, that explains a lot.
Anyway, where have you been? I've not seen you girls in what feels like forever. Only Derpy's been checking up on me.
Well, that makes sense, right?
Looks like we're in the middle of the market. Don't do this now.
What are you talking about? I thought we were...
Friends!
Dash blows up, hovering in front of Anon.
No, girl, keep it down low. Don't insult his choice of mares.
Yeah?
Well, I guess that's all we'll ever really be, huh? You could have at least told us, you know? I mean, is it because I'm too thin? Too fit? Do you want me to get a bubble bed, Anon? Dash, that's enough.
Derpy yells, waving her arms at Rainbow Dash.
Leave him alone. No, I should be happy for you two, right? Just so fucking happy that my only chance at...
Anon reaches up and clamps his hand over Dash's muzzle. Whoa, he's strong.
Well, yeah, I knew that, but she's trying to wiggle out of it, and there's no way he's moving.
Can you breathe, Dash?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Daring, you seem a bit less crazy today. Do you mind telling me what the ever-living fuck is going on here?
Take the lead, Daring. Adventurers lead the way. Dash and I are a bit sad that you chose my cousin over us for your first love. But we're happy for you. We'd like to just let you know we do care for you both.
You hastily add, looking at an ever more awkward Derpy. Seriously, she's looking between you and him and Dash so rapidly she's gonna get sick.
And just, well, if and when you do decide to herd, we like to give it a shot. Throw saddles in the ring.
You look at Anon and he's just staring at you. Hard. Fuck, he must hate you.
I'm sorry.
So I guess I stuttered. What in the ever-living fuck is going on?
You and Derpy rutted Sunday night for like 2 whole minutes. She even said you flared out your ridges when you...
Let me stop you right here. First, if I fucked a horse, I would remember that. Second, 2 minutes is an insult. You think I have the stamina of a cancer patient? And third, what the hell gave you that idea?
Time fucking stops. He looks down at Derpy with a look. You know that look. It's the look of a predator sizing up his next meal. Derpy's wings expand a bit. What a horse.
Derpy, Sunday night we put everyone to bed. You said you were cold, so I gave you my jacket. And then we made a late night snack before I left for home.
He leans in really close.
Did you tell them anything different?
I didn't, no, we totally,
You know what? Fuck it! I don't even care right now. I've finally killed a deer, and I'm going to make me some fucking steaks tonight.
Anon releases Dash, who just books it towards the apple farm.
Derpy, I ain't even mad. I just do not care right now. There's not going to be any bacon until January, and I'm just not going to wait that long for meat. You girls, work this shit out.
And he walks further into the market. But you don't care. You're just staring at your cousin. She's staring back at you. then at Anon's butt as he walks away, then you. She used your own trick against you.
She used my own trick against me? That horse! I am going to wreck you, muffin brain!
She lets out a yelp, but hops up onto her hooves, shaking.
No! I have a herd now, and we're gonna get a stallion. I'm not afraid of you.
You better be! I crushed jaguars between these hooves!
You stomp at the ground for effect, growling. She paws at the ground in response, lowering her head. Looks like you're drawing a crowd. You ignore the peanut gallery commentary, staring down your blood relative. It's always the ones closest to you that betray.
You leave Mademoiselle alone.
You look around as some ponies come out of the crowd. 2 Earth ponies step out, twins it seems, and join Derpy.
Wait, this is not the time for fighting. Apologize.
Apologize? To this empty-brained horse?
2 Pegasi, also twins from the look of it, glide down to join the group.
What the fuck is up with this herd of twins?
Hey, you leave the derpster alone!
Yeah!
What's going on here?
2 unicorns show up, one minty green, the other white with some fucking ugly specks on.
Hey, Mares, let's just chill. I've got some vodka and tunes up in my...
Your glasses are fucking ugly.
Gonna stomp this bitch right here, right now!
I honestly don't care. I'll take on all 7. I don't even give a fuck.
You feel a hoof on your side and turn. Looks like you have some support after all. Rarity and Pinkie Pie stand before you, and you can hear a southern accent yelling something from the distance. Sounds pissed. Good. Looks like Rainbow has been gathering the herd for a good old-fashioned beatdown.
Master Rarity, surely we can. Your prices are too high, your oils are old and tired. You're, of course, 5 years behind my grandmother's time. Your accents are fake and your maidens are ugly.
Whoa, she rattled that off like a pro.
I guess there's only one.
That is enough!
Twilight Sparkle lands in between the 2 forming groups.
Every pony, I thought better of you.
Without warning, Twilight starts to lecture all of you. Some mares in the crowd roll their eyes. Some seem to be paying attention. You look around Twilight's flank to Derpy. She crosses her eyes at you, making them straight, and then sticks her tongue out at you.
Yo, bitch, when did you learn to do that?
You make some rude gestures with your hoof and start mouthing out curses as Twilight finishes her speech.
With the power of friendship, we stopped Tyrek, and we were able to save the planet from a magic-sucking...
Ooh, you suck!
Who said that? I most certainly do not!
Flank flustered much? I thought Mary Sue's like yourself could never get that riled up.
Okay, girls, fuck being the princess of friendship. It's time for a royal beatdown!
Yeah!
And hold time up and practice bucking on their skulls.
Applejack finishes, bursting into the crowd.
You!
She points to one of the Earth ponies, who points at herself questioningly.
I never did like your fancy spa.
And I never enjoyed working on a mat pony such as yourself.
You hear, and every pony looks around. That didn't come from you. That didn't come from... You hear a loud bang. Then another. A rainbow streak is making its way towards you, but that's not what's impressive. There's a pink and yellow streak that's following, and that streak looks pissed. Both Pegasi land hard on the ground, forming 2 small craters.
You lied to me?
It's always the quiet ones. Well then, adventurers lead the way. Girls, I get Derpy. Everyone break off according to race to make it even, and we'll knock these bitches into the ground!
Both sides look at each other and nod, facing off. Pinkie and Applejack versus the Spa Ponies, Fluttershy and Rainbow Dash versus Flitter and Cloud Chaser, Rarity versus Vinyl, Twilight versus Lyra, and you versus Derpy. A red stallion stands on top of his apple cart.
Heaven or hell? Duel 1. Let's rock.
You charge at Derpy and she does the same. Both of you feint at the same time, spinning almost around each other. Another lunge, another dodge. This mare knows how to dance. Both of you kick up dust as you back off, eyeing each other for weaknesses. No Pegasus is taking this to the sky. No need to turn a brawl into a homicide. She dashes forward.
Fuck!
You hop to the side just as she was about to push you back, and you see an opening. You lunge forward, and she scrambles out of the way just in time. Both of you are panting hard. Exertion and adrenaline make for one hell of a cocktail. You hear some of the crowd yelling. Mares are egging every pony on, giving advice. A couple yelling for some pony to call the Ponice.
Man, fuck the ponies!
Some stallions are swooning.
I guess 2 herds fighting over a male is pretty much a dream come true? Doesn't feel like it right now.
Another lunge and you flare out your wings, giving you enough drag so you can turn on a bit, which you do and continue to press your attack. You can hear the exertion over on the Earth Pony side. No idea what's going on, but it doesn't matter. Only this horse right here, right now. This fight must look almost like a riot. Idly in that weird, almost out-of-body way, you wonder what Anon is thinking. He was in the market. He had to be seeing this. No way to really know.
Well, Colt, this one's for you.
You are Anon. For once, am I right? And you're not really sure what you're looking at. All these little knee-high marshmallow horses are cheering what seems to be a very elaborate dance.
Let your eyes guide you, my son. Thanks, Brain?
So, let's take stock as to what's going on here. The Earth Ponies are squaring off against each other, and are just really close to each other. Both teams have scrunched up their faces really tight and are wiggling a bit. But that's it.
A scrunch battle? Okay then.
The unicorns know better. They basically put bubbles and sparkles around themselves and would have the biggest pouty doe eyes you've ever...
You grip your chest and look away. Whew. That's kind of deadly if you're not paying attention.
Okay, so they're having a kawaii fight. Fucking casuals, a lot of them.
The real story is the Pegasi, however. They're doing some sort of dance thing. Chests are poofed out as far as they can go, wings straight out to their sides, and they're just hopping around each other. You think you can even make out a faint tweet-twoo, tweet-twoo.
This fucking crazy horse land. All I want is to get some milk to soak my meat in. Soak my meat. But seriously, deer is way too gamey to eat straight.
You almost turn away, but you catch Twilight and stop. This is fascinating. She's doing everything the Earth Ponies are, as well as the unicorns and Pegasi.
I guess, because alicorns are like all types of ponies. Whatever.
Scrunch Kawaii Bird Battle Mode. Well, to be fair, her partner's holding her ground.
You know, you have to appreciate the intricate form of dance.
No, Brain. I'm gonna stop you right there.
You turn around and start haggling for your supplies, but everyone's abandoned their carts. You go around paying what you think is fair for what you need.
These poems, they drive me to drink sometimes.
Ha, I hear a sound in the distance.
Good job, Brain.
Fuck you, Anon. It sounds like sirens. Stop and listen.
No, not sirens. More like someone making a wee-woo, kind of sound with their mouth.
Sure enough, what rounds the corner but a few ponies in tiny blue saddles with flickering lights on them?
Fuck, that's adorable.
You pocket another bottle of wine from the stall. You can tell you're going to...
Citizen.
What?
You turn around and look at the group of, their saddles say Ponice on them.
Please, God, kill me now. Can I help you?
A mare steps forward, clearing her throat.
By your actions, you have incited a riot in town square and are hereby put under arrest. I need you to...
No, wait a fucking minute. I just came here to get some groceries. You have no right
He's resisting arrest!
One of them yells, and he boops you right on your coin purse with a baton. Well, that knocked the wind right out of your sails. You crumple as a wave of apology washes over you.
Sorry, I didn't mean to. Oh, Buck, that's not... Sarge, you had to see that I didn't
Soft search? Just stop. Hard time, please search the cult.
With pleasure, ma'am.
He gets next to you just as you stand up.
Can you...
He rears up, but doesn't even really make it above your chest. He wiggles his legs at you.
Maybe just lie down.
Silently, you place a bit on the stand and grab another bottle of wine. You are daring.
Fuck the ponies!
More specifically...
Fuck, the ponies are here!
Everyone, scatter!
Twilight yells and you book it. As you're running, you see Anon.
Oh no, he's been taken in by the ponies! Fuck!
You're trailing the paddy wagon that Anon's currently sitting in.
Boy, does he look pissed. At least they let him keep his basket. That was nice of them.
There's a cult officer in there with him. Mare guards pulling and walking beside the wagon.
All right.
What's the plan?
You jump and wheel around, surprised at the pink menace that snuck up on you.
Pinky, don't scare me. I mean, don't startle me like that. You know we pons kick.
She smiles.
Right. So, what's the plan? How are we gonna bust Anon out?
Bust? No. We just wait for them to drop him off in jail, then go in and post bail. I'm just here to make sure no other mayors try to... Fuck. Why do I keep tempting the universe?
You look up as a rainbow streak makes directly for the Ponice. The Sarge Pone looks at the streak and does this weird flippy kick thing. Rainbow hits the hoof of the Ponice pony and performs a graceful arc right down into a nearby lake.
See, this is why we're taking you in. For your own good.
Wait, what?
Don't you get it, Daring? They're taking him in because he's been flaunting himself all around town, inciting a riot.
Wait, but he didn't...
It doesn't matter. Stallions shouldn't tease.
But Pinky, you know Derp...
Besides, I kind of want to see him chained up.
Kinky! But still, that's wrong. Don't get me wrong, chain cults are great, especially if they're given an offering to a certain zebra kid fertility goddess. But this is just wrong.
So, like I was saying, Dara, what are we gonna do?
The two of you follow the wagon in relative silence. On the way, you pick up Marshmallow Gossip and Book Pone. The four of you discuss the awesome, totally mayorly battle you just had in the middle of town, as well as catch glimpses of Anon. He's still pissed. But it looks like he's at least winning over the cult that's with him.
You better be taking care of that boy. Oh hey, Ponice Station.
You look at the blue brick station. Well, that's generous to call it such. In a town as small as this, it's more like a reconverted house with the word Ponice painted on the side.
Works as good as anything, I guess.
The wagon pulls around to the back, and the four of you walk right in. No pony here. You take a seat in the lobby, looking around. You glance at the reading material. Highlights magazine from 8 years ago.
Why am I not surprised?
Finally, a mayor comes to the front.
Oh, your majesty! What do we owe the honor?
That's right! I've got royalty in my corner! Damn, why didn't we just tell it to arrest the other herd?
Well, officer, we're here to pick up and post bond for that cult you just arrested. He's new to Equestria, you see, and he...
The Ponice officer shakes her head.
Sorry, we can't do that just yet. He has to go through processing, that sort of thing. You can get him after, though.
Twilight nods, intimately understanding paperwork.
But that makes no sense! None of this does!
Every pony turns to look at you.
Think about it. I mean, we were the ones fighting. If anything, he should be free and we should...
Wait, you were involved in that?
What kind of police force is this?
Yes. Is that a problem, dear?
Well, if it is an issue regarding royalty, we have to pass it up to the crown. So he won't be released until another royal comes down.
You tune it out. Your white knighting just got Anon pushed from a 4-hour stay to a who knows how long stay. You face off. You stand vigil outside the Ponice station. Every so often, the guard around you changes. Sometimes Dash stays for a bit, sometimes it's Applejack. You don't really pay attention, and they don't try to talk. The bench is comfy enough, so whatever. In an effort to expedite things, Twilight offered Spike's services to speed up the royal notification. A few minutes after they go in, you see a wisp of smoke trail out the window, towards the general direction of Canterlot. You exhale a breath you didn't know you were holding.
I'm so sorry, Anon. Art, what are you doing here? Just rubbing in some hoof-made guilt. You? Pondering life choices. It's good.
Hey,
You look up at Twilight, a sleeping Spike resting on her back.
let's get you home, huh? We never really did discuss our notes, if I'm remembering right.
All the fucking things to say at a time like this. You realize most of it is just hypotheses and smut, right?
She joins your laugh, shrugging a bit.
Fine, then let's go home and read some horrible porn.
Now that is a princess I can get behind.
You stand up and stretch, working the kinks out of your back.
So, how is he?
At first, he was pissed. Still is, pretty much. But I assured him that the crown would refund him all his bits he spent at the market today, plus a little extra for his inconvenience.
Can't you just, I don't know, bust him out with a decree or something?
Twilight shakes her head.
Apparently not. I checked that. Agreed laws stay on the books until a majority princess ruling against them. It's a checks and balance.
You wave your hoof at her and she stops.
Sorry. Law can be fun and interesting, you know?
And I'm certain you're the first sentient being to ever say that sentence and mean it. Ever.
She smiles and you return it.
Still, I don't blame you for what happened. Neither does Anon.
Wait, you told him I started the fight?
Now it's her turn to interrupt you with a hoof.
First, he deserves the truth, don't you think?
Yeah. Just hope you didn't toss me under the chariot.
Twilight shakes her head.
If you didn't say it, I probably would have. Honestly, I had to research that law once the Ponice told us that. Anyway, he's not mad. He's taking it very well. Of course, knowing stallions, we're never going to hear the end of it. And we can make that up to him later. Maybe another Pinky party or...
You're ready!
You and Twilight cry out as Pinky just materializes in front of you. No, seriously, she just appeared.
Pinky! How many times have...
Yeah, Twilights, we know. You don't explain your magic. I ain't gotta explain nothing either.
Pinky, magic is a science with
Topic change! So, what's this about Anon?
You fill Ponka in on what's going on. She nods, simply paying attention. Honestly, you just don't know with this mare.
So basically, Nani's gonna get a visit from a royal? So what's the big problem?
The problem? Royals don't give a fuck about a lot of things, especially lawbreakers. Who knows what kind of impression they'll have on Anon?
Silly, you don't know Twilight.
How does that even matter?
Yeah, I don't really...
Twilight, seriously?
Pinky looks at her flatly.
Your mentor is a princess, your old full sitter is another who is married to your brother, and the third one owes you her life. How can this go wrong?
Oh.
Twilight face hoofs.
Sometimes I just forget about that.
Well, fuck. Girls, this is great. Let's go home and get some dinner and pass out. By tomorrow, all this will be sorted out.
Pinky enthusiastically agrees, and the three, plus a passed out Spike, but he doesn't matter, of you are off to the castle, and off to drunken readings of poorly hoof-written clop stories. You are Anon. Again.
Wow. Is this going to be a regular thing?
Possibly, if only to move the story along.
Okay. What story is this?
Silence, criminal.
But I didn't...
Ooh, I love the tough cults.
The first warden says, licking his lips.
He'll be almost as fun to break in as that Appaloosan one.
The second one replies, standing way too close to the other dude. You stand there in a cell, well, two. They kind of just remove the partition between the only two cells in the building. Your basket of goods slowly rotting on one of the two small desks. You haven't been given orders to sit yet. The two cults who have you at their mercy? Well, the sadistic one is named Hard Time. The other one is called Fudge Packer, and you just don't like how he looks at you.
We need to check you for contraband.
Hey now, you frisked me for about 20 minutes on the ride here. What?
Shirt off, prisoner.
What? The fuck are you?
Get the hose.
Oh, I'll get his hose.
This is hell. I've died. I'm in hell.
You hear the sound of heavy vinyl against stone and decide against testing these two. Well, off your shirt goes. Yeah, you're getting swole. Work on a farm will do that. Plus, no fast food or soda, so... Emotions for you to turn around.
Fuck. You want a show? All right. Fine, jackass.
You turn and flex, showing your muscles rippling under your skin. Plan A. They open the jail cell, you crack their skulls, and head out for the Everfree. Plan B. They open the jail cell, you tie them up with the bed sheets in a compromising position, alert the Sarge, and hopefully get new wardens. You feel a spray of cold water hit you unexpectedly.
Ah, hey, fuck! Oh, stop that!
Or, Plan C. Be dumb as fuck, tease them, and give them eye candy. Hard Time is just licking the bars to your cell. He's doing it and looking at you in a way that really rustles your jimmies. Fudge Packer is sitting belly down on a stool, rocking it back and forth with his hips.
Damn it, don't make eye contact. Don't make... Fuck!
He grins. They demanded you take off your pants, but fuck that noise. So they just kept hosing you down. You stopped caring. Once you got used to it, it was basically no worse than being hit with a garden hose. They realized you weren't crying or begging for it to stop, so they turned it off. And for the past hour or so, this shit's been going on.
Hey, Hard Time.
Yeah?
You think the princess will chain him to the wall like last time?
Fuck them, there was no last time.
You look at the wall and...
There are screw holes.
Maybe, Fudge Packer. Well, I especially love it when they're done questioning him and let us take over interrogations.
He inhales sharply as he finds the keyhole for the cell and starts...
Oh, fuck, he's tonguing it. That's disgusting.
Getting cold, Colt? You could always ask for us to warm you up.
You flip them the bird.
Fuck.
They suddenly look at you with shit-eating grins.
They even took my favorite curse word from me. I'm a broken man. Those bastard.
Hard Time moans, and you actually hear the tumbling of the pins in the lock as he tongues the fuck out of them.
Okay, wow. That's disgusting. Why not just use the key, you sick fuck?
Well, sadly, the Sarge keeps all the keys on her person. Doesn't want anything to happen to us poor little stallions.
Suddenly, the clicking of the lock gets more ominous.
So, if we're ever gonna help you, we have to improvise.
Fuck.
You are anonymous. Last and only human of Equestria. Apex fucking predator. Scared shitless of 2 tiny marshmallow ponies. You wave your basket at the 2 colts as they slowly advance.
Back, you devils.
Go ahead and complain as loud as you want. It's not like any pony can hear you in here.
Fuck, did they plan this from the beginning?
They look at each other and grin in unison.
I call right.
I call left.
A pincer attack.
You slam your back against the wall and pull out a bottle of wine, readying it with one hand. In the other, you hold your basket, hefting its weight.
I ain't gonna give up my black cherry without it. They move! All systems on high alert!
You crouch slightly and wait for them to come into range. You can't. They're fucking with you. Both of them scrabble as quick as they can to the 2 beds in your double cell and start bouncing on them. You just kinda freeze there, waiting for the other shoe to drop. Don't put down your guard.
I'm gonna win, Hard Time.
Fudgepacker says as he grips a pillow with his teeth.
Nuh-uh, you're gonna go down.
Hard Time says, thick with innuendo. They charge at each other, pillows at the ready. Are
they a jailhouse pillow? Am I in a softcore porn?
You squat there, back against the wall, bottle ready to cave in a skull, dripping wet. As the 2 wardens start smacking the shit out of each other with big fluffy down pillows, feathers going everywhere. What?
That is what we would like to know, human.